Welcome to World Tour, your gateway to exploring the most fascinating places around the globe. Today, we're diving into the heart of Israel, a country rich in culture, history, and beauty, yet shaped by ongoing conflicts that have spanned generations. From its vibrant cities and stunning beaches to its deep-rooted traditions, Israel stands as a land of contrasts. In this video, we'll explore the essence of Israel's culture, dive into its culinary wonders, take you to its stunning cities and beaches, and delve into the ongoing conflict with Hamas, Hezbollah, and the tensions involving Iran. Let's begin. Israel is often referred to as a melting pot of cultures. With a population composed of Jews, Muslims, Christians, Druze, and others, the country is a cultural mosaic. Each community brings its own customs, food, and traditions to the table. Jewish culture is predominant, with centuries-old traditions such as the Sabbath, Passover, and Yom Kippur playing central roles in daily life. However, Israel is also home to a variety of cultural festivals, music, art, and dance that reflect its diverse population. Israel's cities are as diverse as its culture. Jerusalem, the spiritual heart of the country, holds immense religious significance for Jews, Christians, and Muslims alike. Walking through the Old City, you feel the weight of history in every step. In stark contrast, Tel Aviv is a modern, bustling city, known for its vibrant nightlife, high-tech industry, and beautiful beaches along the Mediterranean. Israel is a food lover's paradise, with street food that offers a fusion of Middle Eastern, Mediterranean, and Jewish culinary traditions. Among the must-try dishes are falafel, crispy deep-fried chickpea balls, shawarma wrapped in soft pita, and hummus, a simple yet irresistible chickpea dip. Whether you're enjoying a meal in the vibrant Carmel market in Tel Aviv or the ancient streets of Jerusalem, Israeli street food offers a flavorful experience that reflects the country's diversity. However, amid its beauty, Israel is also a country constantly at war, facing ongoing conflicts with Hamas in Gaza, Hezbollah in Lebanon, and tension with Iran. To understand these conflicts, we need to look at the history behind them. The Israeli-Palestinian conflict dates back over a century, rooted in both religious and territorial disputes. In Gaza, Hamas, a militant Islamist group that has been in control since 2007, has frequently launched rocket attacks on Israel, prompting military responses. Hamas does not recognize Israel's right to exist and seeks to establish an Islamic state in all of historic Palestine, including what is now Israel. In the north, Israel faces Hezbollah, a powerful militant group based in Lebanon and backed by Iran. Hezbollah has a history of conflict with Israel, including a major war in 2006. The group's military power, bolstered by Iran, remains a significant threat to Israel's northern border. Iran's involvement in these conflicts is deeply tied to its ideological opposition to Israel's existence. Iran supports both Hamas and Hezbollah, providing financial and military aid. The broader tensions between Israel and Iran are fueled by Iran's pursuit of nuclear capabilities, which Israel sees as a direct existential threat. While diplomatic efforts have been made, the fear of Iran developing a nuclear weapon has escalated tensions. Israel has repeatedly stated that it will take all necessary measures to prevent Iran from acquiring such capabilities. One of the key reasons for the widespread opposition to Israel among Muslim-majority countries is the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. For many in the Arab world, the displacement of Palestinians during the formation of Israel in 1948, known as the Nakba or catastrophe, remains a point of deep resentment. Many Arab nations have historically supported the Palestinian cause and see Israel as an occupying force in Muslim lands, particularly in Jerusalem, which holds religious significance to Muslims worldwide. Jerusalem's status as a holy city for Islam, Judaism, and Christianity has made the Israeli-Palestinian conflict not just a political issue but a deeply religious one as well. Many Muslim countries, including Iran, see Israel's control over parts of the city as an affront to Islam. Israel's conflict with Hezbollah, a militant group based in Lebanon, is one of its most serious and ongoing threats. Hezbollah, which receives significant support from Iran, has built an extensive network of weapons and fighters in southern Lebanon. The group's attacks and cross-border skirmishes have led to several rounds of violent conflict, most notably the 2006 Lebanon War. During that war, Hezbollah fired thousands of rockets into northern Israel, targeting cities like Haifa, forcing many civilians to seek shelter. In response, Israel launched a full-scale military operation to destroy Hezbollah's military infrastructure. Despite the ceasefire, tensions remain high, with both sides maintaining a delicate balance between peace and open conflict. Since 2006, the border between Israel and Lebanon has remained one of the most tense areas in the region. Hezbollah's stockpile of rockets and its political influence in Lebanon make the group a powerful adversary. While there has been no full-scale war since 2006, both Israel and Hezbollah continue to prepare for what many believe could be an inevitable future conflict. Israel's conflict with Syria is deeply rooted in territorial disputes, most notably over the Golan Heights. This strategically important region was captured by Israel from Syria during the 1967 Six-Day War. Since then, Israel has maintained control of the Golan Heights, which offers a crucial military advantage with its elevated position overlooking northern Israel and Syria. While there have been occasional skirmishes along the border, Israel and Syria have not engaged in a full-scale war since 1973. However, Syria's civil war, which began in 2011, has complicated the situation. Israel has conducted numerous airstrikes against Iranian military targets in Syria, as Iran seeks to establish a foothold close to the Israeli border through its alliance with Syrian President Bashar al-Assad. Israel's strikes in Syria are aimed at preventing the transfer of advanced weapons from Iran to Hezbollah and deterring Iranian military build-up in the region. Despite the instability in Syria, Israel remains vigilant, constantly monitoring its northern border for potential threats. The tension between Israel and Iran has grown significantly in recent years, largely due to Iran's pursuit of nuclear capabilities and its support for militant groups like Hezbollah and Hamas. For Israel, Iran's nuclear ambitions represent an existential threat. Iran has consistently denied that it is seeking nuclear weapons, claiming its nuclear program is for peaceful purposes. However, Israel and many in the international community remain skeptical, fearing that Iran's true aim is to develop a nuclear bomb. Israel has vowed to take any measures necessary to prevent Iran from becoming a nuclear-armed state. Israeli leaders have even hinted at the possibility of military action if diplomacy and international sanctions fail to halt Iran's nuclear progress. In addition to this nuclear standoff, Israel and Iran are also engaged in a shadow war across the region, with Israel regularly conducting airstrikes against Iranian targets in Syria, and cyber attacks believed to have been carried out by both nations. One of Israel's most prominent ongoing conflicts is with Hamas, the Islamist group that governs the Gaza Strip. Since seizing control of Gaza in 2007, Hamas has frequently launched rocket attacks into Israel, leading to repeated military confrontations. These conflicts often result in significant casualties on both sides, with civilians caught in the crossfire. Israel's strategy in Gaza has been to contain Hamas's military capabilities, but the densely populated region makes it difficult to strike militants without impacting civilians. In response to these attacks, Israel uses its Iron Dome system to intercept incoming rockets, but the constant threat of violence means that life for civilians on both sides of the border is often marked by fear and instability. The blockade of Gaza, imposed by Israel and Egypt, has also led to severe humanitarian conditions in the territory. While Israel insists the blockade is necessary to prevent weapons smuggling and militant activity, critics argue that it contributes to the suffering of Gaza's 2 million residents, exacerbating poverty and fueling resentment against Israel. Peace talks aimed at resolving the Israeli-Palestinian conflict have failed time and again, leaving Gaza as a flashpoint for future violence. As long as Hamas remains in control and continues its militant activities, the cycle of conflict seems destined to continue. The conflicts Israel faces are not just isolated incidents but are part of a broader regional struggle. The involvement of Hezbollah and Iran, the wars in Syria, and the long-standing Israeli-Palestinian conflict have made this region one of the most volatile in the world. While some neighboring countries like Egypt and Jordan have made peace with Israel, others, such as Lebanon and Syria, remain deeply hostile. Iran's growing influence in the region continues to destabilize efforts to reach a lasting peace. Despite these challenges, Israel's military and intelligence capabilities have kept the country secure, but the future remains uncertain. The question of peace in the Middle East is as old as the conflict itself. While there have been moments of hope, such as the signing of the Abraham Accords and diplomatic ties with the UAE and Bahrain, the road to lasting peace is long and fraught with challenges. As Israel continues to navigate its relationships with its neighbors, the world watches and hopes for a future where violence is replaced by dialogue and understanding. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Israel's rich history, unique culture, stunning landscapes, and the difficult realities of its geopolitical situation. We hope this video has deepened your understanding of the country and its ongoing struggles for peace. Thank you for watching World Tour. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos like this. Stay tuned for more explorations around the world.